So let's talk a little bit, all right? Let's talk a little bit. The bed hair. I did my hair actually for the first time in like a long time. Overwatch 2. I'm really excited for the game. So how is Cass in Overwatch 2? He's really bad. Okay, he's not really bad. He's like, in terms of like 1 to 10 how good he is, he's probably like a 4. He's probably like a 4. Sojourn is better, Sojourn is better, Ashe is better, Widow is better, Tracer is better. He has like he has like a pulse bomb, if that makes any sense. He's got like a pulse bomb, but like it's not really like effective. I don't know the numbers because before the numbers were a little bit different. He's got like a little pulse bomb. It's hard to describe. It's like a very weak pulse bomb. That's not what I want to hear. My love for Cass, yeah, same man. But hey, maybe this is like a great opportunity for me to like get into like a different character for Overwatch 2, because I was thinking about it more and more. Maybe this might be like a great opportunity for me to like become more of like a flex player and make videos on that, because I mean, I think YouTube, like the YouTube channel, a lot of people from the YouTube channel really did like my Zen gameplay, my Ashe gameplay, my Widow gameplay. And dude, maybe it's because I created this like mold where I have to play Cassidy, but it's very transparent that a lot of people from the YouTube channel and also like from the Twitch stream, y'all enjoy like the Sojourn gameplays as well. And I used to play Tracer. I don't think I ever showed you guys my Tracer yet, but I used to play Tracer. I wasn't like Kabaji level, but I was definitely like really I would say I was good. I was good at Tracer. But yeah, this might be like a great opportunity for me to like kind of just change the direction of the stream, of the brand, of my entire like entity, I guess. So it's kind of scary. It's like really scary, guys, thinking about it, because I've played Cassidy. My goal was to like go into Overwatch 2 as like the Cassidy guy that everyone knew from Overwatch 1, but because of how weak he is from the beta, from the alpha that I played, I think it would be a very dumb decision to kind of like push forward into like a new game using a weak character, because 1, not a lot of people play it. 2, he's not gonna be fun playing like on stream, like in the game. He's not fun. Change is good. You got this. Change is good, but I also think change is scary. I think I might stick with my hit scan roots, which means I'll probably play Sojourn as well, since she is hit scan as well. Her projectile is really easy. Think of it as like a really accelerated Orisa left click, and her laser is a one shot to the head. Cassidy has like a post bomb. I didn't create like a video for Overwatch 2, which is really dumb of me, but that's because I was like going through a lot of shit like with the YouTube channel. I just didn't have anyone to like work it with. Yeah, it's gonna be hard, boys. It's gonna be tough because I know a lot of the other content creators / streamers have like a lot of footage recorded and prepared, but yeah, I'm gonna really need to up my marketing game, boys. No footage, no maidens, no bitches. We're gonna get 0 bitches for Overwatch 2 at the beginning. I was watching Iman while waiting for you, and Orisa looks really fun. What are your thoughts on Orisa? She's very like OP. Orisa is probably the strongest tank by far. So she's like a fucking car. Her like her spitting thing, she goes like fucking Mach speed. It's actually kind of insane. She chases. Orisa can chase. So whatever you're thinking about Orisa like being this shield placement slow character, she's really fast paced. She is really fast paced. And that's kind of what they're doing with all their tanks. They're making tanks more strong, but like they're also making everything else strong. So except for Cassidy actually, which kind of sucks. But the tanks are very strong. The DPSs are kind of indirectly buffed because there's one less tank in the game to like apply pressure on them. And the supports are kind of just like lurking now. The supports, don't think of them as healers now. Think of them as supports, which means DPS healers. That's the kind of direction that Overwatch is kind of going into. And, you know, I kept thinking about it more and more. Like, I think it'd be very, very, like, smart of me to kind of just, like, get into other characters, fucking frag out on them, make some videos on them. Basically showcase the YouTube frogs and Twitch frogs, like, hey, yo, I play your main character. You know? Let's pop off. You know what I'm saying? How strong are snipers? Snipers are strong. But it's because it's very like DM like supports. Some supports are very weak. For example, Brigitte's very weak right now, in my opinion, just because she doesn't have a stun. So like her value as like this support is kind of like gone. Brig is really, really trash, in my opinion. Like, she is so trash. Like, I don't know about like the pro scrimium, but my guess is that the supports are going to be more brawly. Not brawly in like a close combat brawly, more like Zenyatta type of brawly. Like, Zen is so fucking strong. That's good news, right? But yeah, they removed like most stuns from the game. Like, pretty much all the stuns are gone except for Ana's sleep dart and like some tank CCs. Ana's the only one with a CC. So Cassidy doesn't have a stun, Brig doesn't have a stun. Like, any hard CCs is pretty much gone from the game. Lucio's pretty much the same. There's like, dude, I can't wait to show you guys the sounds. Holy shit, man. The sounds for each character, oh my god. I'm telling you right now, I actually played more Cassidy in the alpha because of how much I love the new sound. It sounds like fucking a bazooka. Like, each shot, oh my god. And then Sojourn actually sounds like an AR. A lot of cool changes. It's like small little quality of life changes as well. But overall, Kree's trash. Cassidy's trash. Overwatch though. That's the part that sucked. Cause when I was like playing him, I was like, man, Cassidy is trash, bro. He kind of gets dumpstered on everything, like by everything. Like Widow, long range, you know, close range, Sojourn, Ashe, Tracer as well. Genji like kind of poops on him too. So what does this flash do? It's a post bomb, but it's not. It doesn't do a lot of damage. I think they toned it down to like 120, but because the game is like very like healable, like everyone gets healed a lot because of the supports, it doesn't really do much. So if you're gonna sticky like a DPS, one, it's hard. Two, it's not very long. Three, stun was just way more consistent and it was more impactful. All supports, I believe all supports have passive healing as well now. Thoughts on new ping system? Actually, poggers. I really like the ping system actually, like a lot. Yeah, supports have built-in passive healing now, so that's really, really cool. Is Genji any different? There were some minor changes from alpha. All the characters, chat, literally everything got changed in alpha. Some characters, they didn't get changed a lot. Some characters, they got like a totally fucking different kit. As you guys have seen, Orisa has a totally new kit. Doomfist has a totally new kit. And let me just say, Doomfist is a Pharah as well. There's like this way to make Doomfist fucking fly in the air. I'm not even joking. He's literally a flying Doomfist. I think a lot of Doomfist players are gonna enjoy that. Orisa got totally changed. Doomfist got totally changed. Sojourn didn't get touched at all, actually. Sojourn, obviously. Cassidy, he's really, really different. Yeah, a lot of changes, man. A lot of changes. But I can't really show you guys because I didn't record anything. Sorry, chat. I failed you. Okay, all DPS characters move, I believe, 5% faster as well. And regarding that change, it's very good to kite. It's very good at kiting because like, you know, you're moving a little bit faster than those things. But overall, it doesn't really feel like much because it's only 5%. And because it's one less tank, it doesn't really matter. You're not going to be like that close to a tank all the time anyways, you know? But yeah, a lot of stuff. I'm excited about Overwatch 2. Cassidy kind of sucks, so I'm like kind of having a identity crisis right now. Hey, us Cass and Kree players, yo, we're down bad, boys. His can Falloff is the same, yeah. That's why I think Cassidy is going to be trash. If they revert the hit scan Falloff, he'll be good again, or like viable with the other hit scans. If they don't revert the hit scan Falloff, he is. I'm not playing him. I will not play him in Overwatch 2. Echo is being changed. I don't know what the changes are. We all spoke about how Tracer is going to be very, very dominant because there's going to be no CCs, and her current like kit is just very, very strong. I don't know the changes for Tracer, but they are changing her a little bit. They did change Widow's sound. Oh my god, yo, Widow's shots. Holy fuck. Dude, I think if there's one thing Blizzard does really, really well in the game is sound. Like sound effects of abilities, sound effects of their gun sounds, music, background music. That's what his new ability is, like a post bomb. So you throw it, it sticks like a sticky grenade, and it does damage. So in alpha, it did 120 damage. It might sound OP on paper, but I think when you actually play Cassidy in game, he's gonna feel very weak, especially against like flanking characters. Oh yeah, May has no more freeze. Or May has no more slows. She can't freeze anyone, she can't slow anyone. She's like really, really different now too. So that's pretty pog. Dude, there's so many changes, man. There's so many changes. There's so many changes. I'm trying to think about the other changes. But yeah, overall the big topic I wanted to speak about is how weak Cassidy is in Overwatch 2. Because this new ability is kind of whack. It's kind of useless against like other DPS characters in my opinion. Like, all right, what is a 10 meter grenade, like sticky grenade, gonna do against Ashe shooting you from mid range, Sojourn shooting from mid range, Widow shooting you from mid to long range, you know, Tracer flanking you with all her blinks. It's really, really hard to play Cassidy in Overwatch 2. Sigma, I don't believe he got changed too much. Yeah, he's gonna do Jag. That's why I kind of like foreshadowed like 3 months ago or 4 months ago when I did get into the alpha, I believe. I think that was when I got into the alpha, like 3 months ago. Dude, he was hot doo-doo. I was getting fucking rolled by legit every DPS character in the game. And I wasn't even missing. It's just I didn't do damage like mid-range because Cassidy damage kind of blows. And also like his new ability sucks. It doesn't reach far enough. I did play Doom actually in the alpha. Doom is really, really fun. And he's still really, really strong too, in my opinion. I think Doomfist is going to be the meta for Overwatch 2. His kit is very, very strong. He's like Ball, but on steroids. He's legit Hammond, but on steroids. Right? Doomfist is literally Ball on steroids as a tank. I will say that Doomfist, his fun niche of finding spots like rollout Doomfist is gone. He's more like of this brawly Doomfist now. Yeah, like his Doomfist's like rollout playstyle is gone. He's like more brawly. He's super tanky. He can fly legit with I don't know if it was a glitch or like a bug, but he can literally like fly and hover like Pharah. It's so weird. I hope that was a fucking bug. That shit would be OP. I would say, like I've been saying, if you are really good at aiming, you should play Soldier and Ashe and Widow and Tracer instead of Cassidy, because you're more rewarded for a good aim. And I've been kind of preaching this for like a while now, ever since they nerfed the hit scan changes, because Cassidy lost his like immediate damage, like his burst damage from 3-tapping. So I'm not saying Cassidy is dog shit. I'm saying if you play hit scan and you're good at aiming, you don't play Cassidy because he's bad. Because you'll get more rewarded playing the other hit scans. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying from like a really high elo perspective, I want to play a character where I can literally like 1v4. Cassidy cannot 1v4. He can't even 1v2 because he shoots so slow, and his like TTK is so low, man. It's so slow. Like Soldier actually just melts. Sojourn melts. Like Sojourn one-shots actually. There's a lot of changes, and there's a very sad streamer, which is me, because I one-tricked the character as like a brand thing. What do I think the meta will be? Doomfist is really strong. Zarya is really f***ing strong. Alright, I think Zarya might actually be like an A+. Okay, I think I might do like a tier list when the game comes out, and I'll like rank all the characters in this game. Zarya is actually really f***ing broken, because the characters that were able to deal with Zarya are now gone. Brig doesn't have a stun. Cassidy doesn't have a stun. Widow can still headshot Zarya, but she has more HP now. I think Zarya had 600 HP instead of 400. It's so fucking dumb, man. And she has 2 bubbles for herself. Holy shit, man. It was actually a nightmare playing against Zarya. Like, legit, Zarya has 600 HP, 2 bubbles for herself. She does so much fucking damage. You can't stun her at all. So she's just gonna walk over, like, your entire team. So I think we're gonna see, like, a lot of off-tank, like, gamers playing Zarya. Like, Zarya is actually, like, really strong. Nah, man. Damage mitigation is already, like, really... I remember in the beginning of Overwatch, Zarya bubble was actually really OP. Like, people consider Zarya bubble as really OP. Nowadays, it's not as OP because the new characters have more OP abilities, so we have less to complain about Zarya's bubble. There's like so many characters. If you guys want to ask me like questions on the other characters, I'd be like more than happy to answer it, and what I think about them for Overwatch 2, because some characters are okay. Sombra is broken. Sombra is broken. When she was in alpha, she was actually the most broken DPS in the game, because she can hack while being invisible, and her hack, it doesn't disable your abilities, but it increases damage input by I think 40%. So think of Sombra hacking a Zen, and the Zen is discorded by like a 40% damage amp. So he just gets melted. He just gets melted. It's like really broken. Ashe didn't get any changes. I am 1,000,000% sure they're going to tone down Sombra. That shit was the most broken shit in the game. Bastion is like a you guys ever played like War of Tanks? Like World of Tanks, I'm sorry. Like he shoots fucking cannons from the sky. He legit shoots cannons from the sky. He can also move while being in turret form. Yeah, player. Yeah. A lot of changes, man. A lot of changes. It's gonna be quite interesting, man. I might actually be a Bastion main for Overwatch 2. Hey, not even capping, Bastion main. I liked it a lot more than Overwatch 1 because it's one less tanks. Okay, so for the people worried about 5v5 ruining the game instead of like having 66 like the one we know, One less tank makes the game a lot more fun as an individual player. You don't have to work with someone as much as you need to right now in Overwatch 2. Like, I mean, in Overwatch 1. Because, like, with 2 tanks, you need both of your tanks to create space, right? You need them. Like, as a DPS and support, you need them. But in Overwatch 2, you actually don't need them. The tanks are basically like a bruiser. Tanks in Overwatch 2 is basically a strong DPS. And because there's one less tank, it's more manageable instead of just having like 2 very, very strong DPS tanks. So that's like my take on 5v5. I think it's really, really good for the game, especially for new players who got really fucking pissed off at the fact that in Overwatch 1, you need teamwork. Like, you need teamwork. And if you don't have teamwork in Overwatch 1, you just fucking get pissed, man. Dude, shit. I remember in the beginning playing Overwatch 1, I would always get hella pissed at my things. I was like, bro, what you guys doing, man? What the f? Nowadays, it's kind of like whatever, but Jesus, man. It's gonna be a lot better for new players, like, coming into the game. Kind of like Hero of the Storm tanks, a little bit, yeah. It's more, like, let me give you, like, a League of Legends, like, character that kind of somewhat vibes with the trend that Overwatch 2 is doing. Dummy? Is that Dummy E-Girl? Hello, Dummy? Alright. Tanks in Overwatch 2 is like... It's like a bunch of... It's like a bunch of Renekton's. It's like a bunch of Renekton's. Just like a bruiser tank. Renekton was probably the best example I can think of. The guy's a bruiser. Renekton's, man. But if Renekton had a CC, so like, yeah, tanks do have CC, so yeah. No, Darius is OP. That shit, that ultimate is fucking OP, man. No. Soon, dummy. Soon. Hi, Jazz. Sojourn is OP with the her ult is nuts. Okay, if you can aim, and this is why, like, I'm gonna be switching from Cassidy to Sojourn, Soldier, Ashe, Tracer, because Sojourn, her ultimate basically gives her unlimited right clicks, and her right click is the laser. It's the beam. It's the beam that can one shot, and it also pierces, I believe. So once you activate the ult, it pierces through multiple enemies. It's really broken, man. Shit, bro. It's so broken. Mercy? Can I say that they're bringing back 5-man res to you guys? Or 4-man res? I'm sorry. But it's very difficult to use, actually. I'm not going to speak too much on it because there's plenty of other Mercy content creators that's going to capitalize on that. I'm just going to say that Mercy, she can 4-man res, I believe, again. However, it's very hard to use. It's very hard to use, though. Like, it's actually hard to use. I believe there's a cast time as well. So it's not instant like before. Yeah, that was your favorite, Jazz. That was your favorite, babe. 5-man res in Overwatch has Mercy. I'm not joking, man. Yeah, she can like 2-man res, she can 3-man res. It's pretty interesting, man. It's hard. It's hard to use, though. It's like actually hard to use. I'm telling you right now, the game is going to be so different. And it's going to be so different in a good way because it highlights each character to be able to carry. Because right now, the problem with 2-2 is that each character doesn't have enough impact except for the 2 tanks and Baptiste or something like that. The impact isn't there as like an individual player. In Overwatch 2, it will be. Which is why I would say if you're a huge fucking fan of the FPS genre, Overwatch 2 will actually be an Overwatch... Will actually be an FPS game. I'm having a stroke. Yeah. If you want to play an FPS game, it's gonna be Overwatch 2. It will actually be an FPS game. Because right now it's like League of Legends MOBA. It's kind of sleeper. A lot of cool things, man. A lot of cool things. 5 more days, man. 5 more days. So what does Brig do in Overwatch 2 if she can't stun? She can heal more. So she has more burst healing. But she still has her shield. She can protect herself. She's like a heal bot with a shield now. So she can protect herself but also heal other people. So if your playstyle is more like being in the front line, but also being more reserved healing people with, with your shield up, that's her playstyle. She can like kind of still like scout corners by using her shield to go into third person mode. That's her like playstyle now, but she has no stun. So that's the problem. She isn't that great at playing against Tracer anymore, like dive characters, which is why I think Brig is gonna suck. Because like my perspective is, if I want a support or a healer to heal me a lot, like in bursts, there's plenty of other characters. There's like Baptiste, there's Ana, and there's Mora. There's a lot of burst healers. There's so many, which is why I think Brig is gonna fall off in Overwatch 2. We're gonna see Ana being super like important because she's the only character with a CC. I want you guys to remember this. Ana is going to be the only character with a CC except for tanks. So every other character that's a support, that's a DPS, she's the only one with a CC. That's very, very important. That's super important. So Ana is going to be like an S tier pick in my opinion. Baptiste is going to be an S tier pick. Bastion is going to be an S tier pick. Diva was kind of underwhelming because Orisa is basically a better Diva now. And I spoke to Emon about this to see his opinion on Diva, because I thought Diva was going to be strong, but she's not. No, they didn't change Lamp. I think they reduced the HP a little bit, but Lamp is still broken. Mercury or Cass is going to be trashed here. Pain, bro. Actual pain. He legit is so weak. It's crazy, man. He's so weak. He's so weak. It's insane. Like, it actually annoyed me because so I just played Sojourn or like Sojourn the entire time. I think Genji's like Genji definitely has like a spot now that Cassidy lost his flashbang. Because the big counter to Genji back in the day for Overwatch 1 in like season like I don't know 2 to like 20, Genji always got hard countered by Cass. It was like a skill matchup, but Cassidy always won, and it was like a 70-30 in favor of Cass. Doomfist, I would say like he's like an A tier, like probably an A plus. Echo is still an S. They actually buffed Echo, I think. Bro, that shit blowed my mind, man. I think they buffed Echo. I was fucking blown away. They buffed Echo, man. Yeah, man. They buffed her. I was fucking lost. I was like, bro, what? What? Genji, it's hard to tell whether he's going to be OP or not. It's hard to say. Genji will probably be a lot better in Overwatch 2 than comparatively to Overwatch 1 because less CCs for Genji to get stun locked. Hanzo, I don't think he got any changes. Junkrat had, I think like numbers changed, like his damage was changed a little bit. Lucio didn't get changed. Mei got her freeze and also her slow removed. So she just does damage now with her left click, like a lot of damage. Mercy can form and res. Mora, I don't think she got changed. Orisa got a total kit changed. Farah, I don't think she got changed either. Dude, there's a lot of changes. There's a lot of changes, mate. Soon, boys. Soon. TM. Soon. No, they didn't buff Cassidy's left click. Someone tell Human Cone that. They did not buff his left click. That's actually what... Oh. Oh, hi Andy. Hello. Andy with the 8 months. Soon. 5 days, poggers. Hey yo, chat, can we say hello to Blizzard Andy, please? The best community lead. Soon, TM. Soon. Kiss a homie, Andy. Soon. Very soon. I am very, very excited to see the final Cassidy. I'm very, very curious, Andy. Cause Yep. I'm very, very curious. Is Sojourn still viable with Sojourn in the game? Okay, so that was actually my question too for like the longest time. I'll just say that when it comes to raw damage per second, Sojourn is still better. Sojourn is still better when it comes to raw damage over time. So if you're the type of person that just loves to track and loves to continue dishing out a lot of damage, Sojourn is your character. Sojourn, she's very mobile because of that. She can literally like assassinate anyone in their backline. So what I mean by this is her left click, you need to charge it up, and her right click is like a one-shot headshot. Okay? And so how that plays out is she can still do the damage with her left click, but her bread and butter comes to her right click, which is the laser that one-shots, headshots. So her playstyle is very, very different from like Soldier. She has like this less consistent damage, but she has like this really, really strong like burst. Her E, which you guys saw like in the trailer, is like this damage over time plus slow. It's really, really strong. So think of it like this. The usage of it would probably be whenever the enemy team is grouping up, you use it in the choke. It does so much damage, it's disgusting. Like you literally have to just leave that like area. It's very, very strong. Very good zoning ability. She has a high, like super high mobility as well. She has super, super strong burst. For her, like damage over time is weak in my opinion, which is good because she shouldn't have everything. So I hope that answers your question. That is my take. She sound like